Class, I want to praise you on what an excellent job you've all been doing with getting your ideas on paper. But while I'm reading them, I find myself wanting to know more. I've noticed that a lot of your stories could use just a little more detail to really make them pop. So today, the focus of our mini lesson will be on adding descriptive details to your writing. I will be modeling this technique using a piece of writing that Susie has so kindly volunteered to share with us. So to begin, let's read through her story, and if you have any ideas of where we can add some detail, give me a thumbs up and share your idea. Susie said, "Yesterday I went for a walk. The sun was out, I saw a dog, and I pet him." Does anyone have any ideas of where we could share detail? Well, the first thing I noticed was that I didn't know when yesterday or where she went on a walk. So Susie could add, "Yesterday afternoon I went on a walk around the park." Then she tells us the sun was out, which is very descriptive. But I also want to know how she felt. Was it warm? Was it cold? So she could say the sun was out and it was very warm. But then we don't know anything about what she sees or what she hears or what she smells. So she could add a sentence that says, "I could hear birds chirping in the trees and I could smell flowers in the air." That makes the story sound a lot more descriptive. It almost makes you feel like you're there with her. Then she starts talking about the dog she saw, but she doesn't describe the dog at all. So she could add, "I saw a brown and black spotted dog coming toward me." And she stopped and pet him instead of just saying she pet him. And she pet his soft fur and he licked her arm. That makes the story 10 times more descriptive and makes it so much more enjoyable for us to read. So now, instead of it saying, "Yesterday I went for a walk, the sun was out, I saw a dog and I pet him," it says, "Yesterday afternoon I went for a walk around the park. The sun was out and it was very warm. I could hear birds chirping in the trees and I could smell the flowers in the air. I saw a brown and black spotted dog coming toward me. I stopped and pet his soft fur and he licked my arm." That makes the story much more enjoyable for the readers. So now that we have learned about revision of a piece by adding descriptive details, it's almost time for you to do this within your own stories. Before I dismiss you, would you turn to your neighbor and give one example of how you plan to add descriptive details to your own stories? All right, good. Now anyone with a red writing notebook may come pick it up and head to your seat to begin writing. Once you guys are done, anyone with a green notebook can come pick it up. So on and so forth, yellow, blue, whatever.